It's value.
those recliners.
They are comfy. I've fallen asleep quite a few times.
Please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone, for being here and those watching on TV. Mayor's report, I really don't have anything, although I've had several people complain to me about the bridge project. You know, folks, it's out of our control. Be patient. They say August, so it's going to be a long time. The other thing is, with the local people doing Washington Street and Gutenberg, slow down. A lot of complaints about people speeding and running the stop signs. So it's not a highway, it's a city street. Use caution. Also, if you go through the city park, please be careful by the swimming pool. It's best if you don't drive through there, if at all possible, because of the little people. So anyway, just be out there with caution and be alert, because as far as I'm concerned, the police need to do a little more enforcing, and maybe you all get the message. So. City Administrator, report.
Sure. So as you all know, June 30th is the end of our fiscal year. So this is the time every year when we leave the financial books open for a few extra days into July to capture all of as many of the June invoices as we possibly can. So that means that for our next meeting, because the first July Board of Aldermen meeting falls early in the month, you're unlikely to have your financial reports for that first meeting, just so you're aware. The street projects, as you know, are basically complete. I am waiting for the engineer to do a final walkthrough of the projects. There's a couple little things that need to be tidied up here and there. The final bill, which has not come through yet, is $356,025.50. That includes the extra $48,000 it took to complete Whitman Road. I'm just waiting for the engineer to do the walkthrough, review it, and okay it before I can pay it, but that needs to happen before we close out the June books. Last week I attended the TAC meeting to discuss transportation issues at MRPC. Wanted to be sure and go in person because Owensville had a sidewalk project to be voted on, to be prioritized, and they want to connect sidewalks to the new trail, and their project did come in second of the 7 projects presented. Doesn't mean it'll get funded, but it does put them in a better position for the next round of voting. They also discussed at the meeting the Show Me Zero Arrive Alive stats. And so far, this year, Gasconade County is the only one of the 8 counties in the MRPC that haven't had any fatalities. So that is a good stat. A reminder to everyone that the wastewater bond public meeting will be at our next Board of Aldermen meeting, which is July 8th at 6:30. I'm working on getting newspaper ad and Facebook ad prepared to get the word out, because it's going to be very imperative, right, that the public have a really good understanding of what we're doing, that the whole goal by getting the voter-approved bonds is to get the best interest rate possible and therefore keep their customer rate as low as possible. So we really, really want to get that message out. The staff is working on the MIRMA mid-year updates for all of the property schedules. All of the departments are updating their annual inventory. Front office is busy cross-training on duties in preparation for a coming medical leave. Get excited about our new digital planning and zoning maps, which should be completed next week or this week. How does that fall? By the end of June. And then we'll take some time and review them, and then hopefully we can launch it publicly. And just a reminder to everybody that we will be closed 4th of July. Independence Day falls on Thursday. So the office will be closed. We will reopen on Friday. And also a reminder that the Chamber hosts the Freedom Fest, but the city is one of the sponsors for the fireworks show. which is going to fall on Friday this year, July 5th. That's also the date of the parade, and kids' activities and concerts at the amphitheater are on that Saturday. Lastly, I was remiss at our last meeting to thank you all for investing in our employees by increasing the loggers retirement fund. That's going to go a long way and make a big impact for recruiting and retention of employees. And I've already had several employees ask me to pass along their gratitude to you. So thank you very much. And that's it.
Very good. Tourism and Economic Development Director's Report.
Good evening. This is my quarterly report to you. On April 18th, we hosted 4 travel writers from Spain. They toured Stonehill Winery and then did sausage sampling and had a late lunch at the Hermann House. They were in Kansas City, Hermann, and St. Louis, and we were very fortunate to get them for just a few hours. We hosted a travel writer from British Columbia on June 15th. He has 4 commissioned articles to write for Missouri or about Missouri. He also went to Kansas City, Springfield, Branson, St. Charles, and St. Louis, so we feel very fortunate that we were included in that mix and got him for a Saturday afternoon and evening. Bus tour groups, we've had several already this year. Many of them are coming in on the train and having a coach bus meet them at the Amtrak station. The total number of bus tour groups coming into Hermann this year is already greater than the total number that came last year. We expect to schedule more for the fall and the Christmas season, and in fact, we had just one reach out to us on Friday of last week, so that'll be added on. Marketing contracts, as you can see from tonight's agenda, it's very heavy to tourism. These contracts are for our website search engine optimization, or SEO, and the maintenance. Our agreement with Mad Media for our FY25 marketing matching funds grant through the Missouri Division of Tourism, our marketing contractor, our rack card distribution contract, and our graphic designer contract. So these companies have been working with us for several years, and we want to continue our efforts with them. Missouri River Runner Marketing, we held the Missouri River Runner Destinations Showcase at our Amtrak station on Monday, May 13th. We had Lee Summit, Warrensburg, Sedalia, Jefferson City, Hermann, and Washington who participated with us. We had over 40 people attended, which we considered a success. We were hoping for at least 25 to 30. MoDOT and Amtrak are working with Advanced Media New York to promote more ridership on the Missouri River Runner. They have developed a new mascot, and we had a Name the Mascot contest that was statewide and around the states of around Missouri. The states around Missouri. We had several local businesses donate to a prize package, and I thank them for that. The mascot will be launched at the Missouri State Fair at a special event, which I will be attending. Conferences and meetings I've attended, the Missouri Association of Convention and Visitors Bureau Conference in Cape Girardeau. We also had an MACVB board meeting there. Brand USA I attended a presentation that they gave at the Missouri Division of Tourism in Jefferson City. This is about opportunities to market Hermann to international markets by having journalists come to us, like the ones I already mentioned, and by the Missouri Division of Tourism going to international marketing events and plugging Hermann. I was also at a Tourism Alliance Partners Conference, the TAP conference in Louisville, Kentucky, just 2 weeks ago. Maybe that was last week. This is a conference to promote group travel. We were in a pod. We were invited by the Gateway Arch and Riverboat Cruises to be in a pod with them, along with Merrimack Caverns and Perry County Heritage Tourism. We marketed a 5-day bus tour to group tour operators, and I expect that we will have very good results from that. I've also been attending the MRPC board meetings and Missouri Travel Alliance board meetings as well. About the team, Rob Haskins continues to keep our website up to date with business information and events. He sends out our e-newsletter to our general audience. He also sends out an e-newsletter to group tour operators. And he compiles marketing analytics for the Tourism Commission, and so much more is what he's doing. Our Visitor Information Center team is working on business hours for the Freedom Fest, listing events on free websites and publications, and working to get rack cards and menus updated from our businesses. They also researched RV sales businesses, and we sent them packets promoting our RV campground. I want to thank the Hermann Arts Council and the MyFest Committee and all the volunteers who worked so hard on this year's MyFest. I think it was a great event, and I'm sure it will continue to grow and be even more successful in the future. I also want to thank the Hermann Arts Council for all the work they did on the second annual Plein Air event. It too was very successful and is another event we will see continue to grow. Marketing for Christmas kicks off in July, and we will be working on Oktoberfest schedules of events very, very soon. The last time I reported to you was in March, and since then we've had several businesses open, including the Popcorn Dispensary, Market Street Boutiques, and Lavendale Dame. Additionally, Soane's Winery has started their Saturday events. Are there any questions?
I have one.
Sure.
On the Madden Media, all those, they're just a continuation of what?
They are. None of them
These
are
are
new.
new.
Correct. None of those are new. They're just redoing, updating.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Okay, we'll move to public comments. Paul Clark.
Well, after coming to the finance meeting a couple weeks ago, my wife Heidi and I were much greater insight into this city, and really want to thank you all for your hard work you guys do. I mean, just watching you guys really, I felt like I was in junior high school with the Texas Instrument calculator, watching you guys try to balance and dig up all the conduits and under pipes and needs to be fixed. So you guys are doing a good job, so thanks very much. Tonight, we decided last week to kind of give it a break from our last meeting, because the last thing we want to do is be the termites who come here from CETOL and complain and try to kick back, and that's just not my heart. I've made it really clear. It's on YouTube. You can watch every one of these episodes. So tonight, the one I just want to address is my driveway. I'm by far the only one that's actually a fix. Green Hills Parkway, and you come up to CETOL, which is the dam and a switchback. I'm getting tired of being the police. Thank you, Corey, for calling off the dogs. A couple weeks ago, I woke up 7 o'clock in the morning with like 5 asphalt trucks and work crews and everything coming up, back into my driveway, pulling in my yard, going over the dam, which says no trucks, just driving through. I've got about 15 videos if you want to see it. If you got some sort of AV thing here, you're over there, punch it up, pull it up, you can watch them all. But you know, when I moved here 3 years ago, it wasn't my goal to be a policeman or a traffic cop. We got some momentum happening with the apartments, great, and I'm all for growth. That's everything too, is that I've watched with sadness and humor at the childlike junior high bickering on Facebook, our little site and their sites. It really scares me sometimes, because it's like, yay for our team, yay for our team. You know, we are a community, and this country is facing issues that we're naive with, that they're not going to come down Hermann. So I'm really saying this in the spirit of humility and unity, that we can somehow find a way to communicate better, but also figure out what's going to happen to the Green Hills Parkway. Because adding more apartments, or building more apartments and construction trucks, I don't see a future in them pulling up and backing up all day long. Also, I don't see a future. FedEx, UPS, all of them coming down our switchback from 19 Highway. They blaze down there. I've flagged them all down. They say, hey, we're trying to stop ourselves, but they're going 35, 40 miles an hour coming down my backyard, and they just barrel into northbound Green Hills. And I'm just waiting for one broadside death. I mean, it'll be over. A big heavy truck like that, coming down that speed, is certain problems. Secondly is that they go right across the dam. No trucks, it says. They go right across it, keep going. I keep filming trucks going across the dam. Try not to get upset, but it's getting a little tiring, and we're not even starting yet. Because we're not seeing construction or growth yet. So I know my time's up. I would like to see if there's some sort of a solution. My idea, a couple of them, gate the road off, dig the road up even, because at the end of the night, just listen to me for a second, at the end of the day, there's only one person now that's affected. I didn't know. Everybody else who lives over on this side of CETOL can take the new asphalt Whippin Road. It's a little convenient to go down the hill and come back a quarter mile into Tractor Supply. Or most people go out 19 right there at the top of CETOL. There's nobody else who goes down the hill. We're the only ones. So they can go down turn on Highway H and come up. It's not that far. It's maybe, a quarter of a mile further than cutting through the commutes of Bavarian Hills. This is not going to work in the future. To have all these trucks turn around in my yard and people lost, the GPS sends them. I know you don't have any control over GPS. There's nothing you can call, Siri and tell her to stop coming up this. So I maybe belabored my point, but this has got to be addressed. So thank you
All
very much
right,
for your
we'll
time.
look into it, but
Appreciate it.
the truckers with their GPS is a problem with not just your driveway.
Yeah.
I think we're having a lot of issues with that right now with the bridge being
Well,
lifted.
thanks very much for your.
So we can understand.
Yeah, I'm sorry, a lot of that had to do when they were paving Whitman Road, and I'm
Well,
sorry
it's
about
not,
that.
happens one day event. It
Yeah.
happens every day in my house. It's every
Yeah.
UPS, FedEx, commercial trucks come up, oops, turn around, I can't turn around, they turn on my grass. So it's, it's just getting tired.
We'll try to brainstorm with the public works.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Okay. Old business? Anyone have any old business? Any new business?
I'm not sure if this is a new business or not. But the city, I don't remember, Trish can let me know what year. Was it 22? The city received $384,336 from, I think it was Panhandle on the rate case, and that was our portion of it. It's my understanding that that money right now is invested in a CD, which is great. It's getting fantastic rate. I guess my concern is, why wouldn't we pay off the DNR loan with that money instead of using that as a increase on our gas rates? It's in the component when they work on the gas rates.
Cindy,
And
you lost me.
that can be considered.
Every month they figure out the gas rates.
Right.
It's a formula, and it's included in that total.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can totally do that if you want to. We had talked about it a little bit at some UAV meetings over the year, and there had been talk about wanting to start a reserve fund. So we used that as seed money to start a reserve fund.
Right.
But if you want to change course, that's doable.
Well, I'm going to make a motion right now. Either I'm out of, either I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a motion that the city pay off the DNR loan, which is now, I think it's $222,000, something of that nature. And I think we ought to use the gas funds to do that. And as soon as the CD comes due in March of next year, when it's cashed in, the gas company will be paid back that money.
Okay, I have a motion. Do you all understand what she said?
If you don't, I'll try to
So
explain.
you said March of next year?
March of next year, 2026, the CD comes due.
2026 or 25?
I mean, 2025, I'm sorry, 2025.
What's the interest rate on the DNR loan?
Nothing. That is not my concern. My concern is the citizens out there. The city received the funds from Panhandle, but we're still charging our customers for that debt. And I personally think it should be paid off and that component taken out of the calculations for the gas that they make every month.
It was, and maybe Trish can clarify this, it was my understanding that during that particular incident, during that polar vortex, the city itself absorbed the astronomical rate increase, and then when the resolution that was resolved in court, that came back to the city's general fund. Well, it's in that special account. I don't know if, I know what you're saying.
If we're not paying any interest on that money, Why is it hurting the citizens?
It's used in the component to figure the gas rates every month.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We're not paying interest on it, but that money is
But
used
you're
to
still-
calculate
you're
how much we charge per cubic foot for our customer, right?
No, you're still paying off the $220-some thousand. You're making that payment, okay? That amount is figured in each month that you have to pay back, regardless of whether that interest or not. Am I making myself clear?
I kind of see where you're going. Can I ask, actually, could you and I, or whoever else wants to be involved, could we get together and write this up on, just because it's the amount
Sure.
of money, it's 6 figures. Just because of the amount of money, could we get together and work on, and have an actual proposition to show the rest of the board? It's something I see where you're going, and it's a good idea. But I'd like to work on it. I'm trying to visualize it in my head, but my brain math proportioning is not doing it justice. I'd like to see it on paper.
Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Rescind your motion then?
No, it just dies of a lack of a second.
Okay. Okay, so you all get together and find that out.
Okay.
Thank you both. Any other new business? If not, we will move. Oh.
Can I ask Trish, are we doing anything with the building out here with the porch? Is anything gonna happen to it?
Yes, the engineer is, our engineering, so Travis, our engineer, he has somebody in their firm who's a structural engineer. We're waiting on them to get us some actual specs for redoing the porch, and then we need to put it out to bid.
It is getting worse.
Yeah.
And does he know of the cracks that are in the room where the food pantry has?
I don't know that his engineer does, the foundation people, recovery people do. I need to send them pictures.
They are it's getting worse.
Yeah, that's very concerning.
I just was wondering when we were with it because it doesn't look like it's getting any better.
Okay. Anything else? If not, now we'll move to ordinances, please.
The first is bill number 24, let's see, ordinance number 2413, bill number 2024-35. There'd be an ordinance to revise Hermann Municipal Code Section 710.020 sewer service rates. The second reading.
This is second reading. Do I have a motion to approve?
Move 2024-35, second read.
Motion's made. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Opposed?
So carried.
Next, for second reading, bill number 2024-36, an ordinance providing for the budget for the city of Hermann, Missouri for fiscal year 2024-2025, and establishing a salary schedule for officers and employees of the city of Hermann, Missouri for fiscal year 2024-2025.
This is second reading. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll move to approve bill number 2024-36 as second read.
Motion has been made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion's made and second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried.
Next, for first reading, bill number 2024-37, an ordinance to amend ordinance number 2351 regarding the budget for fiscal year 2023-2024.
Any discussion? If not, do I have a motion to approve?
I move to order 2024-37 be placed on the first reading.
Motion's made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. We need to read that a second time, please.
Bill number 2024-37, an ordinance to amend ordinance number 2351 regarding the budget for fiscal year 2023-2024.
Do I have a motion to approve second reading?
Move 2024-37, second read.
Motion has been made.
Second.
Second, I have a second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried.
Next is bill number 2024-38, first reading. An ordinance authorizing the execution of an agreement for services between the city of Hermann, Missouri and Oates Incorporated.
So this is a renewal of our standard agreement. Like everything, as they say in their letter, everything's going up. So due to inflation and maintenance and labor costs, they are increasing their hourly rate by $5 an hour from $25 to $30. And however, they're estimating our annual expense to be a couple $1,000s less than last year. And that is due to several months ago, they cut their hours. So the hospital used to be our partner with them in this, but as of a few months ago, the Mesmer Center has taken over the hospital's portion of this, so they are now our partner.
Okay.
What hours do they operate? Do you happen to know that off the top?
Not unless it's in their letter.
Okay.
Any other questions? If not, do we have a motion to approve that?
I'll move to approve bill number 2024-38.
Motion's made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We also need to do second on that.
Bill number 2024-38 for second reading. An ordinance authorizing the execution of an agreement for services between the city of Hermann, Missouri and Oates Incorporated.
Any questions? These are the renewal contracts for the tourism department. Have a motion to approve?
No, this is Coach.
Still amendments.
Oh, second one, sorry.
I'll make the
It's the
motion.
heat.
Bill number 2024-38, second read.
Second.
Second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Been a long day.
Next is bill number 2024-39, an ordinance to approve a municipal services contract by and between the city of Hermann, Missouri and Jennifer Davis for marketing and website services.
All right. Any questions on that one? I have a motion to approve.
Move 2024-39, first read.
Second.
Motion made and second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Second on that one also, sir.
Bill number 2024-39, an ordinance to approve a municipal services contract by and between the city of Hermann, Missouri and Jennifer Davis for marketing and website services.
Do I have a motion to approve second reading?
I'll move to approve bill number 2024-39 as second read.
Motion made, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried.
Next is bill number 2024-40, an ordinance to approve an engagement agreement by and between the city of Hermann, Missouri and Newell Design LLC doing business as Neat Plus Nimble.
I have a motion to approve.
Can I ask Tammy, is there any duplication on what they do with some of our other contracts that you have?
Actually, I don't think so. The Neat Plus Nimble contract is for designing our visitor guide, designing our ads that we're placing in magazines, and really that's...
And none of the other people do?
No.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now do I have a motion to approve?
I'll move to approve bill number 2024-40.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried. Second reading on that one also.
Bill number 2024-40, an ordinance to approve an engagement agreement by and between the city of Hermann, Missouri and Newell Design LLC doing business as Neat Plus Nimble.
We have a motion to approve second reading.
Move 2024-40, second read.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried.
Next is bill number 2024-41, an ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor and city clerk of the city of Hermann, Missouri to approve and execute the village market plat.
question on that. It's hard to read that plan. Does that curtail that little triangle that Tim had talked to us about, or?
No, that's not part of this one.
The gentleman
They're
here
just
for that.
splitting one lot, correct?
Yes, there is somebody here if you have questions. So this is for the new Dollar General store where the dog park currently is. So, show and tell, very good.
Visual.
Good evening. My name is Tom Pollich. I'm with Thomas River Group, and I'm representing Mr. Hubbard in conducting this new platform. You know, as many of you are aware, he sold the business over there. What he is attempting to do is to plat the property so that he can sell the existing grocery store and Dollar General to the ownership of the grocery store. And then Dollar General is going to, a developer out of Kansas City is buying the dog park portion and going to redevelop a brand new Dollar General market over there. Many questions were asked. Is that a conflict? Actually, the grocery store owners, G&W Markets, are fine with this. In fact, the G and G&W, they're the largest Dollar General developer in the nation. So I found that kind of ironic when I got delving into this for Mr. Hubbard. So they're okay with it, and so that's what this plat is attempting to do, is to split these properties up so he's able to sell to G&W as well as to the Dollar General developer,
Okay.
who are two separate entities.
Okay. Anybody have any other questions for him?
I'll make a motion, bill number 2024-41 approved.
Motion has been made. Do I have a second?
Second?
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? We will read that one a second time also.
Bill number 2024-41, an ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor and city clerk of the city of Hermann, Missouri to approve and execute the village market plat.
Do I have a second reading approval?
I move place on the second reading.
Motion is made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. The next ordinance we are going to postpone.
Yeah,
Right?
if we could postpone that, I kind of got ahead of myself there. This contract, MoDOT wanted to give it a review and then send it back to us, so it'll likely come back to you at the next meeting.
Just curious, why is MoDOT wanting to review it?
Sorry, not MoDOT, VNR.
Okay. I was like, what does MoDOT have to do with lead in the water lines?
Different big road.
The state.
Okay, thank you.
I think I will ask a question while you're on there, that way if you're bringing it back up. I noticed in there, it mentioned in part 3, owner's responsibility. I'm kind of concerned about what's the definition of owner. It doesn't, I first read that meaning I, as the owner of a house, would have to be responsible. But then rereading it again, it sounds like the city would be the owner. Just you clarify that for,
Well, I will read that, I'll study up on that and have an answer for you next time.
yeah, that's right. I brought that part.
Okay.
So next would be bill number 2024-43, an ordinance authorizing the execution of a lease between the city as lessor and Maria I. Gallardo and El Ranchito Restaurant collectively as lessee for dumpster replacement.
So this is just for a little bit of land where their dumpster sits there by the creek. That's actually city right away. So as these leases and things, as you're accustomed to doing, as they come renewable every 3 or 5 years, we raise them $5 or $10. So this is increasing from $25 to $30 a year.
And this is just an ongoing, just expired.
Yeah.
Basically, this allows them to park their dumpster on our property or city street.
Remember, like she said, we renew it, so just a renewal.
I'll make a motion, bill number 2024-43 approved.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. You do not have to read that this time.
We're on a roll.
Let's knock them out.
You want it on the second time?
It might as well.
Oh.
The lease term, it says commences July 1, isn't it?
Thank you, there you go.
All right. Well, I didn't have it marked down 2 times on my list. It's 2 screw-ups.
Sorry.
Third time you're out.
Yeah.
So, bill number 2024-43 for second reading, an ordinance authorizing the execution of a lease between the city as lessor and Maria I. Gallardo and El Ranchito Restaurant collectively as lessee for dumpster replacement.
All right. Do I have a motion for second reading?
I'll move to approve bill number 2024-43 is second read.
Motion is made. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. We'll move on to resolutions.
The first is number 1342, a resolution to describe facts and reasons for a necessary amendment to the city's budget for fiscal year 2023-2024.
So like Dave will give your little spiel of why we do that.
Yeah, there is a sort of obscure section in the Missouri statutes that says whenever you have a budget amendment ordinance, you should also have a resolution to describe the facts and reasons necessary or for the necessary budget amendment, as if we wouldn't put those facts and reasons in our ordinance, which we do. But it doesn't say that if you put them in the ordinance, then you don't need to pass the resolution, so we do this somewhat duplicative thing. We did that 15, 20 years ago to satisfy a lawyer in a lawsuit, and we just kept doing it. It doesn't hurt.
Any discussion? If not, do I have a motion to approve the resolution?
I'll move to approve.
Motion is made. Do I have a second?
Second?
Motion made, second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Next one.
A resolution to identify to the Missouri Ethics Commission the established method of disclosure of potential conflicts of interest and substantial interest by certain officials, officers, and employees of the city of Hermann.
So the city clerk is responsible for sending this to Missouri Ethics Commission every other year. And what this does is if we didn't have this, elected officials would have to fill out a long form for a personal financial disclosure. When we do this, you only have to fill out the short form.
Any other questions? If not, do I have a motion to approve the resolution?
I move to approve the resolution.
Motion has been made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made, second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? We'll move on to motions. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes from our last meeting?
So moved.
Motion is made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made, second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Next is invoices for payment.
I move we pay the bills.
I have a motion to pay the bills. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Request to declare as surplus property 5 non-functioning electric transformers.
I do have one correction to that. I learned today that not all of these are non-functioning, but they aren't compatible with our system, and the couple that are functioning aren't compatible with what we use and how we do it, so they're obsolete.
So they put that out like an auction then? How do they surplus that?
I'm guessing they'll put them on
He's
purpose.
gonna bid them out.
Purple Wave?
Yeah. Well, not Purple Wave.
Something on it, okay.
I know a guy.
Okay. Do I have a,
So, explain that to me. They just go online and sell them online? Or get a
No,
quote?
there is an organization called Purple Wave that does online auctioning, and that is a legal way for us to dispose of surplus property. Jesse actually has 5 or 6 businesses that routinely bid on things like that he's going to send this information to.
yeah, Purple Wave is more, usually more vehicles and equipment like that. I just threw that out there. Okay.
So then our motion that we are going to declare this as, I move that we declare these 5 transformers as surplus property and dispose of them.
Okay, motion has been made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. The contract renewal for CTM rack card distribution services. This has to do with the tourism department. Any questions on that one? If not, I have a motion to approve.
I'll move to approve.
Motion's made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. contract renewal for Madden Media SEO and website maintenance and hosting. Have a motion to approve that.
Motion to approve.
Motion has been made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Contract renewal for Madden Media Missouri Travel Guide ads. Motion to approve that one.
Motion to approve.
Motion's made. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Contract renewal for Madden Media search engine marketing. Motion to approve that one.
I will move to approve.
Motion made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Approve youth league staff pay rate.
Did we?
Did you miss one?
I missed one?
One, number F, I think, or letter F, I think is one we missed.
Damn, I screwed up.
You mentioned travel guide, I think you missed the marketing ads.
All right, backtrack to number F. Contract renewal for Madden Media marketing ads. Have a motion to approve that one.
I'll move to approve F.
We have a second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? There's just too many darn Maddens in here, I'm telling you. All right, now we're going to I. Approve youth league staff pay rate.
So that is specifically for field prep, this one is. They were having a hard time finding anybody willing to do it for that price. So it's worth the $40.
All right. Do I have a motion to approve?
I have a motion, I move to approve the pay increase for the,
Motion's made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Ayes have it. Okay. July 2024 liquor license renewals. Any questions on that? You have the list.
One question here, it's third one listed there for JD Street.
That is the Marathon.
Yeah, the Marathon Station.
JD Street owns Marathon.
Yeah, that's the name of the company that owns that gas station.
They just changed the brands of gas, but the same company.
They wouldn't take my credit card there.
No reason to vote. Okay. Any other discussion or any questions?
I make a motion to approve all that's on here.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Renew cybersecurity insurance policy with Beasley. Any questions on that one?
So I saw there was discussion on the cybersecurity. This is a new company that we,
No, this is a company we've had since 2022.
okay,
It's a one that was suggested and approved by Hermann, since they no longer cover cybersecurity for us. We have the base of $1 million is as low as you can go, and our deductible is $25,000, which is a little bit higher than they recommend. But the premium, oddly enough, is decreasing a little bit this year by $350.
By having a higher deductible, does that give us a little more
Yeah,
cut?
yes.
I'm assuming they'll update these sheets July 2nd. This has still got the old figures on it, $11,050 premium.
But that is the current premium. I'm sorry if I confused you.
So they'll go down to $10,700.
No, 11,050 has the decrease in it.
so it's less up, more than last year.
This says it expires in July of 24.
Yeah. So we need to prove it tonight.
Do I have a motion to approve our cybersecurity policy?
I move to approve the cybersecurity policy.
Motion has been made. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made, second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Conditional use permit renewals for owner-unoccupied guest houses at 215 East 5th Street. Valerie Wright, Right Place Rentals at 210 East 4th Street, 516 West 8th Street at Schmuck's Missouri Vacation Rentals.
There's no problem with parking.
No, they all have what they need. Bob has approved them all and has inspected them all, so he had one scheduled today with that approved, so.
Very good. Any other questions? If not, do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Special event application for the Hermann Area Chamber of Commerce Run for the Patriots 5K and silent auction, Riverfront Park Pavilion, and various city streets, July 6, 2024. This is part of the Freedom Fest. Do I have a motion to approve?
Just, never mind, I saw it. I will move to approve.
Okay, motion's made, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. Special event application for the Camp Rainbow Foundation Hermann Wine and Jazz Festival Amphitheater, Saturday, August 3rd, 2024. Do I have a motion to approve that?
The Camp Rainbow Foundation, who's the group behind that?
This is pretty exciting. Tammy, what do you
Yeah,
think?
so Camp Rainbow is an organization out of St. Louis, and Laura Schulte, who has Murphy's Bed and Bevs, I stepped up to the plate and wants to run that event for the city of Hermann, and have it as a fundraiser for Camp Rainbow.
And tell them what Camp Rainbow is.
Oh, it's a camp for kids with cancer.
Fantastic. I will move to approve.
Motion to approve, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. We have no reports. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion has been made, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
And sure, there's no opposed, so. We are adjourned. Thank you everyone for watching and being here. Stay cool out there.
Life back to normal.
I'm excited. I want to